Welcome to the Landscaping Spot, your destination for inspiring backyard designs and landscaping ideas. Today, we're diving into a world where imagination meets sustainability, exploring the boundless possibilities of creative garden upcycling ideas. This approach is all about looking beyond the intended purpose of everyday objects and seeing their potential to become unique, character-filled additions to our outdoor spaces. It's about transforming what might be considered waste into wonderful garden treasures, adding layers of personality and story to your personal oasis. Get ready to be inspired by the art of repurposing and rethinking the items around us. Before we begin transforming trash into treasure, please take a moment to like this video if you enjoy creative garden solutions. Subscribe to the Landscaping Spot for more weekly inspiration, and let us know in the comments if you've ever tried upcycling in your own garden. The core philosophy behind garden upcycling is beautifully simple: resourcefulness. It's a conscious choice to reduce waste, reuse materials, and reimagine the life cycle of objects. Instead of discarding items that have seemingly served their purpose, upcycling gives them a second life, often elevating them into something even more interesting and valuable within the garden context. It's an act of environmental stewardship, turning away from a throwaway culture and embracing a more sustainable approach to decorating our outdoor spaces. But beyond the ecological benefits, upcycling is a powerful form of personal expression. It allows you to infuse your garden with your unique personality, history, and creativity in a way that store-bought items rarely can. Each repurposed piece tells a story, perhaps of its former life, or simply of the spark of ingenuity that led to its transformation. The aesthetics of garden upcycling are wonderfully diverse, ranging from charmingly rustic to unexpectedly modern, playfully whimsical to thoughtfully industrial. Often, the original character of the item dictates the style. Think of the weathered patina on old metal, the faded paint on reclaimed wood, or the quirky shape of a vintage container. These imperfections are not flaws. They are celebrated features that add depth and authenticity. An upcycled garden doesn't strive for uniform perfection. Instead, it embraces character, texture, and the beauty of the unexpected. It feels lived in, personal, and welcoming. The mood it creates is one of creativity, warmth, and often a touch of nostalgia. It's a space that sparks curiosity and conversation, inviting visitors to look closer and discover the hidden stories within the landscape. When it comes to the elements used in garden upcycling, the possibilities are truly endless. Almost anything can be reconsidered with a creative eye. Old wooden pallets become vertical planters or rustic benches. Discarded tires, painted in vibrant hues, transform into durable and cheerful flower beds. Vintage teacups, chipped plates, or old colanders find new life as charming succulent containers or hanging planters. Worn-out boots or shoes can become whimsical homes for small flowers. Old ladders provide vertical interest, serving as unique plant stands. Broken ceramics or sea glass can be repurposed into beautiful mosaic stepping stones or decorative accents. Even larger items like old sinks, bathtubs, or bicycles can become dramatic focal points or quirky planters. The key is to look for items with interesting shapes, textures, or colors and consider how they might function or add visual interest within a garden setting. Metal, wood, ceramic, glass, rubber. All materials hold potential. The color palettes in an upcycled garden are as varied as the items themselves. You might choose to preserve the original finish of an object, celebrating its history and natural wear. Alternatively, a coat of paint can completely transform an item, unifying disparate pieces or adding bold pops of color. Bright, cheerful colors enhance a whimsical or cottage garden feel, while muted tones, metallic finishes, or natural wood stains lend themselves to rustic, industrial, or more contemporary looks. Paint can also provide a protective layer against the elements, extending the life of your upcycled creation. Consider how color can complement your plantings and the overall style of your garden. We're about halfway through our exploration of creative garden upcycling. Hopefully, you're feeling inspired to look at everyday objects in a new light. We'd love to hear from you. What's the most unexpected item you've seen or used for garden upcycling? Share your fascinating finds and ingenious ideas in the comments below. And if you're enjoying this journey into resourceful gardening, please give this video a thumbs up and consider subscribing to the Landscaping Spot for more design inspiration. While the creative possibilities are vast, there are a few practical considerations when bringing upcycled items into your garden.
Durability is key.
Items will be exposed to sun, rain, wind, and temperature fluctuations, so choose materials that can withstand the elements or be adequately protected. Wood might need sealing or painting, metal might require rust treatment, and fragile items might need a sheltered location. Drainage is crucial if you're repurposing containers as planters. Ensure water can escape to prevent root rot. Drilling holes is often necessary. Safety is another factor. Check for sharp edges, unstable structures, or materials that could leach harmful substances, especially if you plan to grow edible plants nearby. Always use non-toxic paints and sealants in such cases. Consider the scale and placement. Ensure your upcycled piece fits harmoniously within your garden's overall design and doesn't overwhelm the space. Lastly, proper preparation, like cleaning and sanding, can make a big difference in the final appearance and longevity of your project. The ways to incorporate upcycling are limitless. Think beyond just planters. Old window frames can create visual divisions or frame specific views. Reclaimed bricks or stones make characterful pathways or edgings. Discarded tools can be welded or arranged into unique garden sculptures. Old watering cans become charming water features or hanging decorations. Colorful glass bottles can edge a garden bed or hang as sun catchers. Even old chairs, with their seats removed, can frame a beautiful container garden. Vertical spaces offer huge potential. Pallets, ladders, or even old gutters mounted on a wall can become thriving vertical gardens, perfect for small spaces. The beauty lies in the experimentation and the personal touch you bring to each creation. Start small if you're unsure, perhaps with a single boot planter or a decorated tin can. Choose items that genuinely appeal to you and fit the story you want a garden to tell. In essence, creative garden upcycling is about seeing beauty and potential where others might see none. It's a celebration of ingenuity, sustainability, and individuality. It allows us to craft outdoor spaces that are not only beautiful but also deeply personal and resonant with stories. By giving old objects new life, we reduce our environmental footprint, save money, and create gardens that are truly one of a kind, spaces filled with charm, character, and the undeniable satisfaction of making something wonderful out of the overlooked. So, we encourage you to look around your home, your garage, your local thrift store, or even the side of the road with fresh eyes. What could that old colander become? What story could that weathered piece of wood tell? Let your imagination take root and blossom alongside your plants. Turn the mundane into the magnificent and infuse your garden with the unique spirit of creative upcycling. Thank you for joining us today on the Landscaping Spot. We hope you feel inspired to embark on your own garden upcycling adventures. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next exploration into the world of backyard design. Until next time, happy landscaping!